The following is an actual email that I got from one of you. Help! I just had this unstoppable urge to cook something. So I whipped up this spaghetti, cheese, black pepper, tomato thinger that turned out deliciously disgusting. That is the only way to describe it. I knew in the back of my head that it was gross, but I ate all of it regardless. I was hungry. Anyways, what I did was boil the spaghetti, and when I was done, I threw it in a frying pan with some garlic butter and tomatoes. Then I put it on a plate with some cheese and black pepper. I had a feeling that this should have been good, but it wasn't. Do you know how I can make something quick and easy with just spaghetti, tomatoes, and cheese without it being gross and unfortunate? Cross kite lines, first of all, I am sorry you had to choke that thing down. I can't tell you how many times I have rummaged through my cabinets, pulled together things that I think should go well together, and then ended up with something that, you know, was less than edible. I also had another person send me another email asking me how to cook things. Hey Morgan! We met this evening at the Will Grayson signing, and you said that you had some good vegan and vegetarian recipes that you could send to me. Anytime you could get those to me would be totally great, and I would so appreciate it. So I figured I would kill two birds with one stone. Cross kite lines, the pre-release, the following recipe is for you. And I will make one of the variations vegan. Just for kicks. But before we get to cooking, let's talk about noodles again. So if you want to do quick and easy, but also vegan, your best choice is to go with dried pasta. Just be sure to check the ingredients to make sure there aren't any eggs in them. The majority of the dried pasta that you find in your supermarket is going to be vegan. And that's mainly because they replace the eggs with things like riboflavin and thiamide monotriate. Now, if we're just going for the vegetarian route here, then go with fresh pasta. It cooks faster and has ingredients that you can recognize. Alright, let's get to it.
First, cut X's into the bottom of both tomatoes, then drop them into boiling water for 6 to 7 minutes or until the flesh starts to peel off of them. Then you're going to dunk them into an ice-cold water bath for about 5 minutes to blanch them. Then go ahead and gently peel off the skin. Then we're going to cut them in half and remove all of the seeds. Both the skin and the seeds add a very bitter taste to tomatoes, which is why we're going to remove them. While your tomatoes are blanching, go ahead and dump your noodles into some heavily salted water and cook them as directed. We want these al dente, so don't cook them for too long. We're going to make a very simple vegan sauce to go over our pasta, so take 2 tablespoons of a high-quality extra virgin olive oil and mince 1 to 2 cloves of garlic, depending on your taste, into the oil. Go ahead and stir to combine, then dump it over the noodles once they finish cooking. To plate, just go ahead and lay the tomatoes on top of the pasta. If you're a vegan, then go ahead and omit the cheese. If you don't care, go ahead and add as much as you like. For seasoning, you can go ahead and top with a little bit of cracked black pepper.
There you have it, little chefs. Quick and easy, vegan friendly, and I promise it doesn't taste like feet. Now that that's done, I'm gonna get you guys updated. Yeah, I dropped out of the Real Women of Philadelphia challenge. There were a handful of reasons for it, but the biggest one being is I need to do a better job of balancing my work with my non-existent life. Secondly, a lot of people have been asking me to do more vegan recipes, so my next recipe is going to be tofu scramble. And if you guys have had a kitchen disaster of your own, let me know and I'll see if I can help. I might be doing more of these. Plus, I wanted to let you guys know that I haven't forgotten about the epic lip dub. After I do my tofu scramble recipe, that video is coming out next. So I will see you soon, little chefs, and until then, take care. Tomato thinger that turned out bleh. I can talk, I swear.